Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy bringing you another gameplay commentary. This is more like a story time slash kind of advice video. More like, cause school's coming up again, and like some people are going into like their first year of high school, freshman year, and I just graduated freshman year, my freshman year of high school, so now I'm going to be like a sophomore. So I'm just making this video just like talk about like how like my first like freshman year went, and like tips I can give you guys to have like a good start to high school. For me personally, like in my middle school, like once you graduate and go to like high school, like all the kids they all go to different schools. So like all the friends that I had from growing up, from like kindergarten all the way up to 8th, so they all went to different schools. So like going into like freshman year, I had to make like all new friends. No one really from my school went to my high school, so it's like kind of like I'm starting over. And starting over can be hard because you're going into like a classroom with like kids you never even seen before, and like you have to make new friends, and like pretty much like clean slate, and like you're starting from the beginning, and it might be like awkward and stuff. It's like it was kind of hard for me, so I want other people to not go through like as hard as I went through. Like I want it to be easier for you guys. So me personally, going into high school, and what I would recommend like you guys to do is like don't be like shy. Like you have to like talk to people. Like me, like I came in like maybe the first couple days everyone was shy, no one knew how to talk. But like after like the first week or so, like you gotta start like talking to people like that you sit next to in the classes, and like make friends, and like kind of like just like once you make friends, like you can be friends with your friends' friends. Like kind of just turns into like kind of like a little like group. Like you want to have like a little group to hang out with. Like you don't want to be like alone, because being alone will only make it kind of harder for you. So like yeah, just like don't be scared to talk to people and like make friends, because it's really gonna help. Another thing for like me personally, like I wanted to be like I was thinking like making friends and stuff, and to make it easier, I wanted to be like recognized and stuff. And like not only that, like when you go to middle school to high school, it's kind of like a big jump, and like I started getting into things like fashion and like clothes, shoes, and all that. That summer, before like I started high school, was my birthday, so I got like a lot of money just off my birthday, and like with that I bought like clothes and shoes so I can pull up to school, and like I'm looking like good and stylish and shit. Like I'm like popping out, and like people like notice me, and people want to like talk to me and stuff. I'm not saying like to be popular, I'm just mean like just like to stick out a little bit. And especially because this was really hard for me, because like my middle school, we wore uniforms. Like all I had was like a white collared shirt, blue pants, and like some weird like ugly ass kicks. Like I was like, I don't know, it's like I couldn't go to high school wearing that. So like like with that birthday money, I just saved up. If I was you, just save up money and just like buy new clothes. Just look fresh when you pull up to school. Other things people say is like, oh, high school, it's a big jump from middle school. It's like such a big thing, but like in reality, when you grow, it's all the same. School is just school. Like that's all it really is. It's like it's the same thing in middle school. You go in, you sit down, do your work for 45 minutes or how long your class is. Bell rings, you get up, you go to your next class, sit down, and you just keep repeating the same thing. It's like, honest for me, the only difference was like I had an actual class in middle school, but like in high school, like each class, like you're with different kids. And I think this is good, especially for like me, because it allowed me to meet more people and have like better chances and opportunities to like, once again I said before, like making friends and such. Work wise, I mean, like honestly it's not that hard. It's obviously gonna be hard for some people, but like your main focus should be is like make sure you're paying attention in classes that you have regents for, because if you fail your regents, that means you're gonna have to retake the class, and you can't graduate high school without passing all your regions. So whether you fail them that year or not, eventually you have to stay in school longer just to retake them. So like make sure you pay attention in all your classes that you have regions for, and make sure you study for them, and make sure you pass them, because once you start failing them, it's a wrap, and it's hard to catch up. Overall though, for me personally, I had a pretty good freshman year. Like it was fun. Like you have your laughs, you have really good moments. And it's like, you know, like you meet a lot of new people. Now I have like a bunch of friends from my middle school, and I have friends from my high school. It's like high school, like for me, freshman year was just like meeting and talking to a bunch of new people and like doing different things, experiencing different things. Overall, high school, just like your freshman year at least, is just a really new experience. So yeah, overall, just like to recap, like my tips for you is just like, don't be shy, you know, communicate. For me, one major thing is just like, you know, just to like, I don't know, like pop out, try to stand out, try to get people to want to talk to you. You know, this way it's easier to make friends. Like my number one thing is just like talk to people, make friends this year. This way for like years, the rest of your high school career, like you already have your friends. You have, you know, who has your back. You have people you can rely on. You know, like friends is really important for me, and probably will be for you too. Also, I said, you know, make sure you pass your classes, because if you start falling behind, it's really not worth it. You have to start going to night school, or you have to pull up to schools like 7 a.m. or stay in school from 8 o'clock to 5:30. It's just like not worth it. Not even now, or even like summer school, your whole summer's ruined. So make sure you keep up with your grades. It's really not that hard. You know, like you just don't want to be failing any of your classes. You know, just like don't be nervous. It isn't that big of a deal as people make it out to be. You know, it's actually pretty fun. Like freshman year was actually a pretty good year for me, and like I'm looking forward to the rest of my next year, sophomore year, junior year. And even senior year, and then on to college. You know, it's like repeating the process all over again. So yeah, guys, that pretty much just wraps up my video that I made here. Like, you know, it's just, you know, I thought of this idea because, you know, summer is almost over and like school's coming up, and for me at least, I was really nervous, and like I don't think you guys should be nervous because it really wasn't that bad. So yeah, this has been Fushizzles, and I'm signing out. Peace.